Assalamu alaikum, my IGCSE students. Hope you all are doing great and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into the most effective and proven study techniques that can level up your grades or even you can reach to the A star. This video is packed with tips so you don't want to miss. Here are the tips to achieve A star in your IGCSE exams. Firstly, you master the syllabus. Your syllabus is really most important for getting your A stars. Firstly, most of the people just do the past paper practice or go through the book. They skip the syllabus which is a wrong. So there is a key or most important component of your IGCSE journey is your syllabus. So firstly, just download the syllabus from the website and then go through the whole syllabus and make sure that you studied the every topic. Your good command on the syllabus will help you to uplift your grades. Second tip here is active recall and spaced repetition. So here is active recall is the test of your memory instead of rereading the books. For example, if you just read the topic or the passage, you should have to explain to your friends or explain by yourself, or if you have opportunity you can teach to someone else. This may help you to improve your confidence, or even you can explain to your peers as well. So in this way the concept will keep into your mind for a longer period of time. The next technique here is do the past paper right ways. Always remember, quality is more important than quantity. Some of the students solve the past papers as many questions as possible. Then they look the mistakes and move on, which is a wrong. So the best method here is do the past paper questions and spot the mistakes. Take the screenshot, keep the notebook, and makes the notes, and then combine all the information. So when you learn or review all these information, then it will help you to improve your grades. And yeah, it is actually the best method to improve your mistakes, so that will possibly uplift your progress. And then another technique here is don't study everything equally. Yeah, so if in this way, in this technique, you can uh, participate, or you can divide or categorize the whole units into the some shorter areas. So first one here is, if you have a good command on a strong areas, then just give only 10% time to them, and then move on. If you have the a minimum or the medium concepts or a medium strength to the topic, then just give 30% time to it. And if you are on weak in some areas, and then give 60% time to them. So in this way you can easily uh, memorize or tackle the harder topics, and can make good command on them. And afterward you can also do the topical questions, and here the topical questions are extremely important because they help you to test your concepts. And if you are able to have good command on the topical questions, then you can easily solve the past papers. All right, now next move on finally to the timetable. Timetable is really important. So the first step for creating the timetable is find the time you have. The first step here is say today is a June 25, or you may have an exam on October 25. So the first week of the June and June, July, August, or the September, in this regard almost you have the 12 weeks, and rest of the October 2 weeks you may just do the last minute revision or just go through the past papers. So in this regard you have total time here is the 12 weeks. The second step here is the don't study every subject on every day. So just divide your subjects. So here you have a 4 subjects. So don't study one subject for the 2 weeks. Divide your subjects on the week. For instance, for the July you have a 4 weeks. So first 2 week you just divide the syllabus for the biology and chemistry on the unit wise. For instance, you can do the unit for the biology from 1 to 4 and chemistry from 4 to 6, and then repeat, and afterward you can also move on to the physics and mathematics similarly. So in this way you can use your timetable effectively, and afterward you can also move on to the weekly plans. Yeah, weekly plans. So you can also take off for the Sundays, but Saturday fix for the topical questions, or you may do the test, because here is test is most important. Next here is time management and avoid burnout. So for the time management, the first technique here is Pomodoro technique. And in this technique, you have to study for 25 minutes and then break for 5 minutes. Then again, study for 25 minutes and then break for 5 minutes. This will help you a lot to study thoroughly, and it can easily take all your attentions to your studies, and you will not get tedious from your studies, and also it will help you to develop your interest in your syllabus. And you can also learn more about for this technique on the YouTube videos. You can also easily watch these video to refresh your mind too. Next, there is most important need here to detoxify your brain. Yeah, many of the students studying laptop for most of the time, so they spend most of their time on the screen. So it's really important to detoxify your brain, and even though they during the break they also scrolling up the internet, so they don't free their brain, and their brain is actively working. So it's really important to detoxify the brain, and for this purpose you may turn off the screen, and you may go to the park or to talk to someone else or sit in the silence. This may help you a lot to detoxify your brain. Next technique here is give yourself a candy. So means that every time you accomplish a single target of each day, then give yourself a candy. Reward yourself on your every accomplishment. This will help you to motivate you, and it may also help you to distract. It may help you to stay away from the distractions. So firstly, another tip here is you may also give yourself a candy. So when you complete the first topic or the first unit of every 4 subjects, then just give yourself a candy, and you can also collect these candies, and by the end of the month you can give the candies to your kids. So this will also create the internal happiness into you, and it also helps you to motivate you or inspire you, and it also help you to stay away from the distractions. And lastly here you may also revise or review the weekly plans, and also you may review or revise the whole content that you also studied. Hopefully, these techniques will help you a lot. Let me know in the comments which topic do you want to study from me. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.